on the next floor. So,
Alright, so second...
oh, goody, we're facing the champ. We remember the champ.
Oh, cool.
You're gonna get face slapped so hard, and then someone's gonna steal your money. We were playing D&D recently, and I made, as the DM, an encounter where the party, including Chris's characters, had to face monsters from Slay the Spire. And it ended up as the final boss being the champ. And it did not go well.
No, it did not. Somehow I got robbed.
So I would again look for campfires, because we've skipped out on upgrading cards. So
Get that. Yeah. Oh, no, actually, let's start.
yeah, I usually go straight up to the top and count down. So we have 2 this way and 2 that way. And they both go to that one there. So that's 3. 3's not bad. 3's probably the best we can do. If we start in the middle and go up through those 2, either those 2 question marks, or try to go to the shop, and we might remove a defend, that would be okay.
Alright, so starting in the middle.
Again.
Here we go. Interesting.
Okay, the birds. So these are interesting. They will hit you for like 1x, well, x by 5. They will also increase their strength, and they're flying, so they take less damage until you knock them to the ground. So we have 4 energy. The 2 on the ends are both buffing their strength, so I would actually attack them, because that means they'll die quicker and use less of their strength bonus.
Alright, so what should we do first?
So if you Iron Wave the one in the front, that will block all damage. And as you can see, it only took 4. It takes like half damage, I think. And then Demon Form is too slow, so I would probably Pommel Strike the front one. Let's see what we get. And then let's see how much Perfected Strike does against that. So 54. Let's see if you can kill the backliner with it. 27. 27 is pretty good. So that middle one is going to hit you 5 times and take 15 damage, by the way. So they gain strength. That one gets hit real bad. So far this has been pretty good. So defend, and then Scene Red, and then you can dual wield the clashes, and then Perfected Strike, and they should all pretty much be dead. The clash, because you only have 2 mana. So if you do that to the clash, you get 2 clashes for free, and you should be able to at least kill the. You can kill the backliner and probably the frontliner, and then the middle one will take 15 damage again, leaving it at 1, which is really good. And then you still have 2 mana. And see, he's dead.
Right.
You take no damage, and he gets set to 1. Always plan out your attacks, and then you can just kill him with anything. Awesome, we've taken no damage. So now we can start getting upgraded cards. I actually don't think we take any of these.
Yeah.
Wait, it is now time to upgrade cards and remove bad cards.
Yes.
So I think we're going to the fight again.
Yeah.
Chosen. So
Chosen.
we have 4 mana. We can deal 27, 39. Like, we can deal like 48 damage right now out of our hand.
Alright.
If you want to do like half of its life right now and take 10 damage.
Sure.
And then it would take additional 6. So like 52 damage.
So basically perfected.
Yeah, like all of your attacks.
Alright.
And it will have pain.
Sniff.
And then a strike. Yeah. So it's at 48. So you cut its life in half. You block because of Orichalcum, and it takes 6 damage.
Yes.
So now it's probably Perfected Strike again. Perfected Strike is going to be our big card.
Yeah.
Because right now we're basically going to be taking strikes when we see them. Yeah, I was just hit it for 9 damage. So next turn, anything kills it. So it hit you with a Hex. Whenever you use a non-attack card, you add a Daze to your deck, but it doesn't matter, you're going to kill it on this turn anyway. So gold, a weak potion. A weak potion basically applies 25% debuff to the opponent for 3 turns. That's always good. So new cards. We have Clothesline, which is not a strike. Feel No Pain, which is
Not a strike.
not a strike, and Armaments, which
So
is
these are
not a
no
strike.
strikes.
Yep.
So, man.
We're looking.
Sounds like a regular game of bowling with
We're
curse.
looking for strikes. We're looking for Rage. Rage is good for us. Because Rage is going to be our defensive card. I would go to the shop now.
That's good.
So, oh,
Oh.
hey, we have a new relic. The one that costs 152 is this is the second time I've seen it. It basically removes 25% HP from elites. So there's another Perfected Strike in here. I would take that, and I would remove a Defend. Great. That's what we're going to do. Now, every time you remove a card at the merchant, it starts out at 75. Then next time it'll be 100, then 125. So removing early is better, and then removing later is bad as you remove them.
Yeah. Next up.
Oh, Snecko. So it's going to hit you with a debuff on this turn that makes all of your cards cost random between 0 and 3.
Ooh.
I'd probably just Demon Form and strike it and hope for the best.
So is this where the game starts to buy me dinner?
Yes, because
Alright.
this monster could be super easy or not. So, for example, Rage costs 1 now instead of 0, and the next time you draw it is going to cost a different. So I would defend. No, actually, don't defend. Do not defend here. Even though you could play Strike, Clash, I would Pummel Strike, see what you get. Perfected Strike, that's actually really good for you. And then I would Strike, because you're going to gain 6 block from Orichalcum, which is more than 5 from your Defend. Which is probably the best you can do right now. Ah, sweet. So the 2 0-mana strikes, just hit them with it, because they're free.
I like freebies.
And then you can probably just kill it with the Iron Wave and Pummel Strike. Yeah, you definitely can. So that was actually pretty easy because we got Demon Form out early. Hey, another Pummel Strike.
Yoink.
Strikes are good.
But spares are not.
No bowling puns allowed, good sir.
I'm gonna go to my room.
Question mark
I'm
roll.
now down in the gutters.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, mention.
Oh, sweet. Anything interesting? The only thing we can buy is Offering, which, you know what? That's a good card.
Really?
That's a real good card. That is one of the best cards for the Ironclad, and getting it that cheap is awesome.
Yeah, no refunds. Joke like you. It's a steal. Alright.
So
Question mark number 2.
Okay, we're going to
Because-
question mark number 2.
That leads to pain.
That leads to double pain, actually.
That leads to a whole lot of pain.
The campfire would be nice, and that would lead to another elite. I mean,
Watch my luck. It would be elite, campfire, elite.
elites can only happen at elite spaces, or there are some events that will lead to an elite fight, but there's only a few. No.
Fuck off, vampire.
Because that would make her perfected strikes terrible. Because we want strikes in our deck. Now it's time to smith. We're going to upgrade cards. So, I would say upgrade your best cards first. So, the good cards we would want to upgrade would be Offering, Perfected Strikes, maybe even Pommel Strikes, because they will upgrade to draw 2. Offering is always good. It upgrades to draw 5.
Oh, crap. That's ridiculous.
It's a great card. They have nerfed it like twice.
Wow. What it was before?
It used to say lose 4 HP. Then they were like, lose 5 HP. Now it's to lose 6 HP.
Oh, wow.
So basically playing one Offering negates your starting relic for that session, for that fight. Which is, you know what? Not bad. You get so much from it. Okay, so we can leave this guy alone, or we can rob him. We get a curse called Shame, which you can't play at all, and it gives you 1 frail. Frail basically means you gain less block for the next turn, which is like, do you want a free relic and get cursed because of it, or leave? Do you?
Can we get rid of it?
You can get rid of the curse by removing it at a shop. Some events allow you to remove cards. I mean, it's up to you. It's like gaining a relic, and look at it this way: we have 24 cards in our deck. What's the percentage of time we're gonna actually draw the curse?
Murphy's Law.
I mean,
let's go for it. Why not?
Oh, sweet! Letter opener, which is useless to us because we don't play skulls.
Can we rewind?
Nope. Technically, yes, but no. You would have to close the game without saving. But no, let's just leave.
I'm sorry.
So, which chest do we go to now? I think probably the left one is best. Bottled Lightning. Upon pickup, choose a skill card at the start of each combat. That card will be in your opening hand. So this is good for Offering. Like, you can just put Offering in your opening hand every combat.
Oh wow, that is.
Yeah, that is extremely strong. So your starting hand will be 10 cards.
Oh no, my health. Oh,
okay. So play
Jesus
Rage.
Christ.
See, this is why Rage is good, because now you can play like 6 attacks, and each one will gain you 3 block as you play it. So like Pommel Strike twice on the front line. By the way, this is really interesting. This combat, you want to kill the guy in the front first. Oddly enough, instead of killing the weak cleric in the back, you want to hit the tough guy first. So what does Perfected Strike do right now? 31 plus anything should probably kill the frontliner. Yeah, you could kill it with Basic Strike if you want to. Great, and then Seeing Red, and then Pommel Strike, and that will draw you the defend that's useless to you, and then play a strike. That was as good as it's gonna get. Hopefully next turn you draw a Perfected Strike, and you did, and it's dead. That was the easiest fight you've ever had.
Nah, I thought it was that one time with that old lady. Here, she got in my way, and it's decked her.
Okay, Body Slam is useless. Anger, I don't know if it's good. Fiend Fire, is neat.
But we must ask the important question. Does it have the word strike?
It does not.
Skip.
The only thing Fiend Fire would be good for is it would allow you to remove defense for combat and the curse. Because it exhausts your entire hand. So you play the good cards you want to keep first, and then play Fiend Fire and get rid of the bad cards you don't want. But it also makes... I think it might technically make Perfected Strike weaker if you exhaust cards. I don't know, so I would say no, because I almost never pick it anyway.
Alright.
So I think it's fight, campfire, question mark, fight.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're basically going to do the same thing again.
That is so overpowered! Oh my
Offering
god!
is so good, and you got it in the Bottled Lightning. That's great.
Alright.
Okay.
We could probably kill this.
You could kill that with the 2 Perfected Strikes. So that's dead, and you still have 2 mana. You could probably Iron Wave, and then do whatever you want, man. Cool. So next turn, you have your Pen Nip active. Oh, beautiful hand. So Clash, and then Pommel Strike. Shame kind of sucks, but then Double Strike, and you'll kill it next turn. You don't even need to care about the Shame.
Shame. Shame.
Yeah, Perfected Strike, and it dies.
My god, this is an amazing deck. Don't need
No.
that. Strike?
No.
No. Next.
Lemon Flash.
Next up.
Oh, goody. Rage and Offering in both hands. That's awesome.
That's just down.
And we can Pommel Strike to start drawing cards. This is so good.
This is oh.
Shame.
And we're being punished for it.
Iron Wave is a good card to play here. Because it's like gain 8 block. And then
Dual wield shame.
you can't dual wield Shame. It's not an attack or a power.
Double shame.
If you strike twice, you fully defend, which is pretty good. And then shrug it off to draw a card.
Yeah.
See what I get. Yeah, I love that letter opener that we never use. 3 skills, 5 damage AoE. So as you can see, the count for that went up by 1. And it will reset for the next turn. But that's fine. Okay, Seeing Red is great. And then we're gonna clash something. If you can kill the parasite in the front, that would be awesome. And then actually I'm trying to think about what's best, because Perfected Strike deals 31 damage normally. So if you Pommel Strike the front line, that's 24, and then Pommel Strike it. No, Pommel Strike that twice. That will deal 24 damage, and then hit it with Strike or Pommel Strike, whichever one, and then Perfected Strike the back line, and everything is dead.
Alright.
Gotta use your thinking brain for math. Another Perfected Strike, sure. We gotta get those upgraded, man. Those are the next big upgrades. Either that or the Rage. Rage is really strong because it goes from 3 to 5 block. Cool. And then Perfected Strikes. That's what we need to upgrade. Hey, another one of these fights. I'm gonna have so much mana. And then if you see in red, that will be 7 mana. You could be silly and dual wield a Perfected Strike,
Yes.
which I think will actually buff both Perfected Strikes slightly. Yeah, it did.
You could probably almost.
And then we strike him.
That's so stupid.
And then we Iron Wave, I guess, to save some HP.
Yeah.
See, these are the types of turns that are really good. Wow. See, that's the bad thing about Shame in this deck, because it screws Clash. So, just Demon 4. Just get that out, because you can't really do anything else, and it's just going to heal itself. Flex won't help you at all, because it will make you lose the... Okay, so... Bash is okay. And then... Shrugging it off is pointless, because...
Draw.
You have 1 mana.
Oh, yeah.
You would draw...
Oh, yeah.
You
I
would,
would draw
you would spend
and not use
1,
it.
gain 6 block, draw 1, and not have any mana to play. And you're gonna get 6 block from Orichalcum anyway. So you might as well just hit it. And then it's dead. It's super dead. Mega super dead. 58 damage of dead. Fear Potion is good. But I don't know if it's better than Weak Potion. It allows you to deal a lot of damage. It's up to you. Weak damage saves your life. Don't take Clash. I actually think Clash is beginning to become bad in this deck. Because the only time it's good is if we can dual wield it enough to, like, just have attacks. So now, it's those Perfected Strikes. Now, we're on boss number 2. The Champ. Now, the thing about the Champ is when he gets to half HP, any debuffs on him go away, and he gets a huge strength bonus, and then he starts executing you.
Oh, God.
So, good luck with that. Okay, Flex and Rage. And then you could probably Perfected Strike twice, maybe. That first one is 70, that's awesome. And actually Pommel Strike twice. Even though it deals slightly less damage, it allows us to draw. See what we get. Now we have the options of Perfecting Strike or dual wielding our Perfected Strike and just striking. We get more Perfected Strike in our deck, which makes them all better.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, it means we deal slightly less damage now, but we deal more damage later. And we're already blocked because of Rage. So probably... what? Iron Wave actually is kind of a downside because Orichalcum gives us more block than Iron Wave. So that's probably another card we might want to remove later. So, Perfected Strike or Bash. I mean, Bash is 11 damage, vulnerable for 2 turns, and then you would strike it, which our strikes deal how much right now? 9, so that goes up to 13. That's 23 damage this turn, and then more damage next turn versus just 35 damage. So yeah, when he hits 210, that's going to be bad. Yeah. Yeah, nothing other than blocking. Actually, it doesn't matter because it gains the same block as Orichalcum. He might die. Luckily, we gain 2 energy from our sundial. So, Perfected Strike, it's 48 damage. That's pretty good. If you Perfected Strike in Demon form, it gets Demon form out of your deck, and it allows you to build up health. He's going to hit you with a debuff this turn, and the very next turn he's going to do his Purge, which is kind of bad. Yeah, so now is time to Perfected Strike, because that's really all we can do. So we have to deal 180 damage super quick, because the next thing he's going to do is hit you for like a metric ton of damage. Oh, that was an animation. Yeah, 48. So Rage, definitely. And then Pommel Strike. Yeah, hit him with Weak Potion right now. So that's 36.
Wolf.
So you can Pommel Strike. Okay, Pen Nib is active, so that's 58 damage with Perfected Strike. That's pretty good. So I would do that. Then, using your Energy Potion, giving you 2 more mana for this turn. And then Pommel Strike again. And then Strike. So you block for slightly more than half. He's at 89. Okay. Flex. Probably shrug it off. Great. Clash first. And then we can probably almost kill him. Yeah, I would hit him for 17. We should be able to kill him next turn, because we're still alive. If we draw a Perfected Strike, we win, which we did. We're awesome.
Yeah, you're dead, champ.
Okay.
Alright.
We have defeated the champ. We get an energy potion back, which is great. Garbage. All of it. All of it's garbage.
Yeah, it's Garbo.
It's absolute garbo.
Alright.
And then we are really hoping for an energy relic, because that's our biggest... there is an energy relic there. It's either the best one in the game or the worst one in the game. But you know how they show you what they're doing? That removes that. So you have no idea. I have never taken that relic. I know it's supposed to be good, but... So, Astrolabe is neat. It's a bunch of randomness, though. Burning the Black Blood is just a straight upgrade to our Stirring Relic. It replaces it. But, I don't know. It's up to you. If you choose the Astrolabe, you will choose 3 cards. They turn into random cards that are automatically upgraded. So you could theoretically use those to get rid of defense. You do have a curse, but I think when you transform a curse, it just transforms into a different curse, because that's how this game works. But it's up to you, man.
Angry Dome.
The Runic Dome is an energy relic, and we need energy desperately. But it's gonna be